Welcome to Touch Technology Review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Roland TR-09 drum machine. That's a reproduction of the original TR-909 drum machine from the 1980s. It was produced from the period of 1983 to 1985 and only 10,000 units were produced. And it found its way into most studios at the time, and in fact it still exists as a staple instrument for many producers to this very day. Now, one of the reasons that it was very popular was that it had a very unique sound. It incorporated analog sounds and also had some sample-based sounds. And the sound and the character of the kick drum were unbeatable at the time. And also it was highly configurable and well adapted to a studio environment as well as live situations. So the TR-909 is still a highly sought after instrument, but for those of you that can't get your hands on one, you can certainly take a look at the new TR-09, which really does a great job at reproducing those infamous sounds. In fact, it's given us some added advantages with the I/O by incorporating a micro USB port, which allows us to integrate directly into our computers, and it will pass through MIDI and audio information via the one port, which is a really nice feature. You still get phones out, you get a 3.5 out to go into a mixer, and there's also a mix in that lets us pass through audio from another device into the TR-09. And of course, we get regular MIDI in and out if we want to integrate into an existing MIDI studio setup. And you can also download the TR-09 drivers from Roland's website that's going to allow you to get the most out of the integration via the USB port. Those purists of you out there, you're never going to be satisfied with any type of reproduction. So if that's the case, you'll need to go out and spend around $3,000 or $4,000 and pick up an original 909 if you can get your hands on one. However, if you're looking for a very similar experience, the same look and feel, the same kind of sounds that you got on the original that are close enough, then the TR-09 is definitely going to be worthwhile considering, certainly for the price point at around $300 or $400 depending on where you live. To give you the best idea of what this brand new TR-09 sounds like, I'm going to plug it straight into my computer and record it into this YouTube video so you can hear exactly how it sounds out of the box. Now, obviously, if you're going to be using this in a studio environment or even live, you're probably going to be adding some outboard effects such as compressors to give it more impact. I'm going to avoid doing it for this demonstration just to give you the most realistic representation of what it sounds like. So let's go ahead and check out the brand new TR-09 drum machine from Roland. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit me up with a like and consider subscribing to the channel, and you'll be notified of up and coming video releases. I'll be doing a follow-up video on the TR-09 bassline synthesizer in the coming weeks. So if you do subscribe, you'll be notified as soon as that's released. Thanks again. See you on the next video. Bye for now.